My family have always played cricket. A few of my uncles played for New Zealand, and I think playing with my brother in the backyard, I just really enjoyed competing. I played a lot of sports growing up, and found a love for cricket in my early age, just playing in the backyard with my brother, and then from there found out that I was reasonably good at it, and just sort of took it from there. It's always been a passion of mine, and yeah, it's been great fun. Yeah, so I played for a number of years just as a batsman. I was a wicketkeeper in my really early days, and I always liked being involved in the game. So when I was out there fielding, I got a little bit bored. So when I moved to Wellington from Otago, playing domestic cricket in New Zealand, I joined Wellington, and Jitin Patel was an off-spinner in Wellington at the time, and I spoke to him a lot about wanting to bowl spin, and he helped me a little bit. And yeah, once he retired, I was able to get a little bit more of a bowl, because I was captain of Wellington, and I would never bowl myself ahead of Jitin Patel. So yeah, once he retired, I managed to get a few overs here and there, and just really enjoyed being involved in the game a little bit more. And yeah, from there I was able to get a little bit more of a bowl, and yeah, now I'd probably be considered a bowler who bats. Yeah, my dad was a massive part in my career. He was a coach at Otago Cricket when I was growing up, so he really understood the game and understood sport, and I think the values that he instilled in me from a young age to just keep trying and be a good team person, and that's all I try to do now really, is just try and play for the team. And yeah, he's certainly someone that I still look up to and hold those values dear to my heart. Yeah, I think 2020 there's a lot more distractions, there's overrate pressure, the resources are running out, whether it's overs or wickets remaining. So I think everything's trying to take you away from your process of watching the ball and trying to react. So I would say that there's just more distractions in 2020 cricket, and I guess the difference in Test cricket, the situation is kind of irrelevant for a long part of the game, and then as it gets closer it gets a little bit more tense. But there's a lot more different scenarios you can come out to in a 2020 match, and being able to adapt and not get too carried away in that moment is probably the most important thing. Yeah, it was a funny one. I think it probably epitomises 2020 cricket. I think two of the wickets were caught on the boundary, and then there was one spoon to point. So I guess you can't really plan those things. 2020 cricket's a funny game, and yeah, I was fortunate enough to get a hat-trick in my first over, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it's probably not the best 3 balls that I've bowled in my career, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's been amazing. Obviously coming over here, firstly the people are so friendly and kind, and just excited for us to be here, which is very cool. I think anytime you come to Pakistan, the hospitality is amazing, and yeah, it's a great place to tour, and certainly an exciting place to play. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the PSL. It looks like a great competition, and there's some amazing players from all around the world, but I think what's most important is that the Pakistan players are very strong, so that's what makes it a great competition. There's certainly a massive pool of talent here in Pakistan, and you look across the board and all the teams, it's the local players that make a tournament, and yeah, it certainly looks a formidable tournament to be a part of, and I'm really excited to be involved in it. Yeah, he looks like from playing against him, he plays the game in the right way. He plays hard but with a smile on his face, and is always keen to take the game on, and it's certainly something that I've admired playing against him. He looks like he's having a lot of fun out there, but you know he's ultra competitive as well. So it'll certainly be nice to be on his team and not have to play against him. But yeah, I've certainly admired the way that he plays the game, and he certainly plays the game in the right way, which is very cool. Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing in the middle order more recently. I've sort of batted all over the place in my 2020 career, and I sort of feel like I've found a spot in the middle order that I can use my power and come in and try and change a game later on in the innings. At Multan we've got we've got a great batting order and great players at the top, so hopefully I can come in the middle and generate a strike rate quickly and just keep taking the game on. I think it really suits my skill set, and I'm excited to play that role. Yeah, I've played with and against Usama a few times now, and it was very cool to play with him in Worcester and the Blast, and I think 2020 cricket's very cool. You get to play with all sorts of different players around the world and you play with and against them. So first of all, to learn from him and see how he goes about things, but yeah, also to be the beneficiary of the pressure that he creates from the other end is going to be exciting, and he's a real wicket taker, so yeah, he's someone that I enjoyed bowling with at Worcester, and I'll look forward to bowling with in Multan as well.